All right, boys, we back after a little while. I finally decided that I have some content to upload and distribute amongst the masses of us young, inexperienced traders. I came across Orderflow, and so I built out this setup in Sierra charts, which was quite complicated. I had to watch a lot of YouTube videos and figure out exactly how I wanted my setup here, but I think I've got something comfortable for me. And I wanted to show you guys what it is and how incredibly useful it is. Incredibly useful. But learning order flow, I believe, just from what I've seen, there's traders on Twitter. Some of you guys have heard of TikTok Tick and Jay Strizzy and Don't Fade Me and a lot of other guys that are order flow traders. They're like ex-pit traders. And so they use depth of market, they use footprint charts, volume profiles, points of controls, pivot points. That's what they're using. And I've always known that order flow trading was probably the best method out there, just following volume and price and that kind of stuff. And so I've been getting into it, trying to learn it. I tried to build out my own version of it on TradingView, but it's not nearly as good as this, mainly because you don't get you don't really get the market depth in TradingView. You don't get the orders to build indicators around. So that's what this does here, and I'm just going to kind of go through it pretty quickly, just to kind of get the ball rolling on these type of videos here, because I'm definitely new to this. There's probably going to be people that watch this that are going to be like, yeah, dude, you're doing that wrong or whatever. I mean, I don't really care. It's just I'm trying to just learn how to do it. It's been the last 2 days have been very advantageous to do this. Now, this system here, just up front, costs about $100 a month with Sierra charts. But it's the cheapest order flow for the E-mini futures that I could find. Was about $100 to build it out. You got to pay $46 to Sierra charts for their advanced setup, their advanced indicators and things like that, and then it's another $60 for the data for futures order books and market depth and stuff like that. So I think you can get it cheaper if you end up having a trading account with, I don't know, with Sierra charts or with one of the other brokers or something. I got to figure it out, but I think you can get it for about $50-$60 a month if you really tried. But I thought I would try it out for a month. I get like a free 2 weeks and then try it out for a month here and see if it works. So this is what I came up with here. So this is footprint candles. And what I love about these is that it's going to give you the orders. These are the aggressive buyers here and the aggressive sellers. Aggressive, from what I understand, means that they're hitting the ask or hitting the bid with a market order. So they're just basically going in and going market order, let me buy this here at this level. And I'll go into some of the interpretations of it as well, but just going to go over the basics here. This is the VWAP, and this VWAP is very important to keep track of. This little box here is going to highlight each candle's point of control, meaning that's where the most volume was traded for that particular candle. And it comes in very handy as kind of like intraday support and resistance, just kind of like going with the flow. And then you've got this box here. Now, I basically, there's some indicators here that are going to give you a visualization of what's happening here. So this delta here, I'm not really going to go into what delta is too deeply, but I just know it's the difference between the ask and bid volume for the bar. And so it's going to give you an indication of buying and selling pressure within that particular bar. And then the CVD is the cumulative volume delta, which is it's going to be adding and subtracting each bar and giving you a total. So you see this starts at 484. This bar had 124 positive delta, so it subtracted, because it started negative, it subtracted 124, positive 74, so this went down. So now we're positive because we had a big buy there. So now the cumulative delta is now 77 versus minus, so we added 363, so on and so forth. You can see as this starts building up, you can see price rising. So today, as I was trading, I was literally trading from this. I would look at a level, okay, we're at, I was like over here, we're sitting here at this like right about here pivot point from yesterday. It was like right around 393 or whatever. And so I'm just watching this volume here building. Look how this hits this 4,000, 3,000. And so what they're doing is they're buying into a really negative cumulative delta. So there was a lot of selling that happened earlier, but they're putting in some big chunk buys. You can see it kind of dwindle here as it came into the resistance, but then it picked up again. And so I was literally just watching this and hardly even looking at the price, which was very, very weird. And this just kind of happened where I was just like, let me just kind of watch the order flow here. I want to see what's happening, and then I could just start getting a feel for when the buyers were coming and going and at what levels and what prices they liked the E-mini ES at the S&P futures. So anyways, this is just the setup here. I gotta go because my garage door is broken, but I will do some more videos on this. If you guys have any questions on this and how to set it up and stuff like that, I'll probably do a setup video on it. But I think this, I'm like finally reaching like kind of where I feel like this is where you need to be trading from. At least for me, it's from the order book itself. So I do have some other kind of like sides. So I got E-mini S&P and I got the NASDAQ here. I'm just kind of watching the two as they work together. And you can see kind of which one has strength. And then I've got my original trading view set up. I was able to build that out. So I've got S&P here and NASDAQ here. So I'm kind of watching these kind of like bigger levels to see where things are trading to give me a little bit of an idea of, it's got the volume profile, point of control, that kind of stuff. So definitely very useful. Probably the easiest $800 I've ever made was just trading these two instruments today using the order flow. Very, very like relaxed. I made like $700 in the morning, came back, made another $150 in the afternoon. I mean, this was where it's at. So anyways, that's it for today. Maybe I'll make another one with the setup if you guys are interested. Just let me know in the comments. If you like this, like, subscribe, and then leave a comment, please. I'll try to respond to everything. All right, peace.